Good day. My vlog is about tips on how to prevent conflicts. Many relationships are destroyed because of unresolved conflicts. Whenever conflicts arise, we may immediately make decisions which would trigger the situation and result to breakups. Therefore, we should learn to prevent conflicts through control and following these simple tips. First, refrain from making a snap judgment. People tend to onto their initial impression of a situation and have a hard time forming a new one, even in the light of this confirming information. When you first realize that you and your partner have differing opinions, tell yourself that you are going to wait until you have all the facts before you interpret the situation. Second, look for this confirming information. We tend to look for facts that confirm our beliefs. If you're frustrated about your partner because he's supposed to be home 10 minutes ago, the automatic response is to think about all the other times he or she was late and envision her chatting with friends or otherwise ignoring the time. Instead, force yourself to think about the times your partner was late due to circumstances out of his or her control, and imagine the reasons that could help you explain why he or she wasn't able to get home when he or she said he or she would. Put yourself in your partner's shoes. Think about how you might feel if you were in your partner's situation. What reasons might lead you to show up later than you said? What might make you not want to attend your partner's friend's dinner? It's important to think about what experiences your partner might have had that would lead him or her to interpret a situation differently than you. Has your partner been uncomfortable and anxious in other social situations that might explain why he or she doesn't want to attend the dinner? Does he or she have a big project at work that is stressing him or her out? And next, don't try to figure out who's right. Instead of approaching disagreements with your partner as a chance to convince him or her that you are right and he or she is wrong, think of it as a puzzle in which the two of you have to work together to figure out the source of your misunderstanding. And lastly, ask your partner what he or she is thinking. Often we are so focused on making sure our partners understand our points of view, we forget to ask them why they feel the way they do. You may be so intent on making sure your partner understands how important your friend's dinner is to you, that you forget to ask him or her why he or she doesn't want to attend. Your partner, being a naive realist, is also likely to think it's obvious that he or she is too stressed about work to be good company for you, but won't think to volunteer that information. Instead, your partner will get more and more frustrated at you for bugging him or her about the event. Conflicts are always there. We can prevent it or lower its occurrence to an acceptable level, but we cannot avoid it totally. What we need is respect to one another. We should consider each other's feelings and open our minds to understand every situation. There are circumstances which we cannot avoid that may be the source of our argument and conflict. All we need is love and understanding. This is my last vlog. Thank you for giving to me the opportunity to share these thoughts. This is Vincent Ramizo, signing.